said, this season is a big season to me to pay attention to how these teams uh, play versus each other far as hunger. I feel like out of all four of those players, KD still feel like he got something to prove and still is hungry. Ibaka maybe he tastes the championship, so maybe he want to go back. But out of those four, KD got two. I think Ibaka got one, and Russ and Harden got zero. So that being said, this season is going to show hunger. And the Brooklyn Nets, this is big fan Breezy Lane. You know, this is the reason why we have the edge. We have the edge because of the KD and Kyrie's hunger to prove something. We feel like we got something to prove. This is not just about the championship. This is about proving to their peers that they are the greatest now. Every era has a greatest player or greatest, you know what I'm saying, players. You know what I'm saying? And KD is up there, and he get a lot thrown at his legacy because of winning with the Warriors, and he embraced that and say he did what he had to do. And my perspective on it, my big fan Breezy perspective on what KD did going from OKC to the Warriors is that he invested a lot of energy and time into OKC, and he became exhausted trying to build, and he went to a team he felt like he could really win with, which means a lot to big fan Breezy because he came to the Brooklyn Nets after that with more to prove. He's bringing experience, he's bringing clutch, he's bringing courage, he's bringing his character and his cloth, the style of his play, the instinct that he has to win the game in the fourth quarter. And that's what we've been needing, somebody who will step up in the fourth quarter. And we got that out of Dinwiddie. Shout to him. He's staying. It's a lot of speculation about what's going on with Dinwiddie. He's staying. But again, to the original conversation, KD is going to show why he's more hungrier than all his counterparts in Westbrook, Harden, and Ibaka. Listen, man. What is it? I mention them because of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to get into these teams and what they going to do, this and that. That's not a big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net blog business. I'm specifically discussing Brooklyn business. I only mention them because they were teammates of KD. It was prevalent to the convo. Now, that being said, the pieces that we got around KD is for KD to be the superstar that we know that he is. Him and Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teams that win it, they got a big three. Everybody keep asking who's the big three, and I asked y'all already who you think the third star is. They gave Joe Harris the bag, $75 million for 5 years. Talk to me nice. Everybody thinking it's Dinwiddie, Karras, or trying to get Bradley Beal, but we could see that's not Harden, and it's good we didn't get him because he's not serious about practice. And practice is important, especially to Brooklyn Nets. I told y'all prior, Shamet, he was practicing with KD. It's a whole nother story for another blog. Check me out, man. I got a few blogs where I go over that. You know what I'm saying? It's probably one of my first YouTube blogs, actually. Yeah. I just feel like all of the pieces that's assembled around KD is for him to be the superstar that people criticize. He's ready for all the pressure, all the smoke. Matt Barnes, nigga. Steven Jack, nigga. Ready for all the smoke. Word. So you know what's going on. You know what it is. You see? Now, that being said, we play Golden State the first game for the preseason is Celtics, but just getting to the regular season. I'm telling you, just to be professional at this, you know what I'm saying? Just players that want playing time, they're gonna show up in the preseason. We added a lot of players, and these players have been hand selected. All of this has been strategic between Steve Nash and Sean Marks. Pay attention to my blogs. I'll break it down for you. I'll explain it. Steve Nash, he got Tyler Johnson from the Suns. Trust me. Any player that Steve Nash wanted from the Suns is now on the Brooklyn Nets. If he wanted them on the Brooklyn Nets, they would have been on the Brooklyn Nets. We did exactly what we needed to do when it comes to the role players. We got defense on the perimeter. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be lit. Leave your comments. You got any questions? You know what I'm saying? Just chime in, holla at me, you know what I'm saying? Because the Warriors, I don't think they're going to be light work that first game, but I do feel like we're going to beat them for the simple fact that we're going to throw a lot at Steph Curry. And, you know, it's kind of like backyard basketball too, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kyrie and Curry, like, that's a lot for Curry to handle, not to mention who's going to handle KD. I think they got Wiggins or something like that. I don't know. I just see us winning that. And I'm not saying that in an arrogant way. Again, I explain it. I'll break it down. I feel like we're going to beat Golden State because we got more chemistry than them. You know what I'm saying? We adding superstars to the team. Like, our whole core hasn't changed. And I told y'all, if y'all listen to my blogs, I explained the core four is Dinwiddie, Karras, Harris, and Jarrett Allen. And Sean Marks and Nash didn't touch them. No trades. You don't even hear us in the media wild crazy like that. You hear a little this and that about Karras, but for the most part, we kept the players that got us to the playoffs without superstars. The core. That's why we're going to win. We kept our core. We have our core. Like, no matter what pieces move around, these players always remain. This is what I was trying to explain prior about the core. And I gave y'all 4 players and 4 players. Again, it seemed like I got them on the line. I might call Sean Marks or Steve Nash, you know what I'm saying? Because we, you know what I mean? Maybe we should get in touch, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, you know what I mean? Holla at me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm easy to reach. You know what I mean? And that's easy for me to get where they at because I'm a Breeze. And I'm saying this big fan, Breezy with the Brooklyn Net blog. So if I ain't doing this, I'm blowing the sail of the championship. It is the ship named Champion. And that's what I do, man. Big fan, Breezy, man. I'm at it all day. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't home chilling, I'm somewhere probably looking at some unis. I'm about to get my apparel up. I know y'all see them jerseys. They dumb fire. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get one. I might get a custom one and a KD one. You know what I'm saying? Dinwiddie. He's like one of my favorite players too. Like everybody, you know, that's my question to y'all. Who's your favorite Brooklyn Net player before KD and Kyrie? I wanted it to be Karras, but it became Dinwiddie. Before all of this speculation, before KD and Kyrie came, Dinwiddie was my favorite Brooklyn Net player. So besides Kyrie and KD, I'm asking. Oh, y'all can say whoever, but I'm letting y'all know outside of KD, Dinwiddie, he's my favorite Brooklyn Net player. So, now I'm saying, chime in, man. Comment, holler back, subscribe, all of that, man. I appreciate the support. This big fan, Breezy with the Brooklyn Net blog. And another thing. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll get with y'all later. Peace.